boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Opie Radio Podcast. I am the Mucinex Kid. I'm starting to think I probably should have gotten a flu shot this year. My bad. But I'm at the end of this upper respiratory coffee thing. Now I'm on the Mucinex, and wow, that will get things moving, huh? With that, I say cheers and good morning to everybody. Hope you're doing all right. I'm doing all right. I spent the night. I spent the night watching a documentary, a live documentary with my daughter. Don't call me daughter. I was watching Skyscraper Live on the Netflix. And you know what? I should have watched Skyscraper Live on the Netflix. I should have watched it when it was live. But I decided I didn't want to watch Skyscraper Live because I didn't want to see Alex fall to his death. So I made sure everything was all right. And then I was like to my daughter, don't call me daughter. I said to her, hey, you want to watch this documentary about Alex Honnold? I think that's how you say his last name. Does anyone know who Alex Honnold is? Ron, do you know who Alex Honnold is?
Tom Holland? He's Spider-Man.
Alex Honnold.
No, I don't know.
Did you see the documentary Free Solo?
Free Solo?
Yeah.
What's that about, Star Wars?
Oh, my God. It's one of the greatest documentaries of all time. Free Solo.
Is it a Star Wars thing?
No, it's not a Star Wars thing.
Well, you said the greatest documentary of all time.
Aren't you SAG?
Would you call me?
You're SAG,
you goddamn right, I'm
SAG. It won the
SAG.
Academy Award back in 2019. Alex, I think that's how you say his last name, Honnold. He's a free soloist. Do you know what a free soloist is?
Is this like what, a documentary, like a free climber?
He's a free climber. All right, we're getting somewhere. So he's a free climber. So, climbing.
I know what you're talking about. He just did something.
These guys, it wasn't good enough for them to just climb mountains with ropes and gear and stuff. They're like, this is boring. Let's start a new sport called free soloing. And that's where you go up these mountain faces and you don't use any ropes or nothing. And Alex was the king of that sport. And he filmed a documentary called Free Solo back in 2018. That's when he scaled El Capitan in Yosemite National Park. And it was just terrifying to watch where his fingertips are holding on for dear life way, way above the ground. And he's hanging and he's got to do a karate kick move to get to another section of El Capitan.
Okay. So, you know what? When you see that, it almost reminds you of like back in the day when they would do like the fucking tightrope. Without who was that famous guy? He would have the pole on his shoulder and he'd do the tightrope between the World Trade Center.
Yeah, that was Petite. What was his name?
He was. By the way, that was also like free whatever. He wasn't harnessed. That was scary stuff.
I think free soloing might have started with George Willig. Do you know who George Willig is?
Is that the guy from Cheers?
That was George Wendt.
Oh, I don't know.
When we were very, very young, there was a guy, right? All of a sudden on the news, they're like, oh my God, there's a guy. I think it was the World Trade Center. There's a guy climbing up the World Trade Center. Yeah. His name was George Willig. Look it up. And he captured the love of this city back in the day when he climbed. I think it was, like I said, the Twin Towers with nothing. He just started climbing and scaling. And he got a little slap on the wrist at the end because we all enjoyed the hell out of him climbing up the side of the building.
Hey, Opie, I don't know if you're able to do this on the fly. Are you able to show a picture of the New York Times building?
No.
It's just bars.
Yeah, I know. And we've got people climb that.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Because of the design of the New York Times world headquarters.
Yeah.
In Midtown.
Right.
So many people were free climbing up it.
Yeah.
They had to put like fucking barriers coming up.
You got that right, Ron. You know some of this shit.
I know a lot of shit.
But that was an easy climb. That's like just climbing a ladder.
So the design of the New York Times building, it's just a bar, and then there's maybe like 6 inches, and there's another bar. You can literally just climb up it.
Like climbing a ladder.
Right. So I saw one of these like rock climbers, guys who are rock climbers. You know what I'm saying? Hello?
Yes, I understand.
I don't know with you.
What?
So they were in the gym. So they were doing. They were showing how strong these guys are.
Yeah,
this is, these rock climbers are like really very thin guys.
They're ripped,
right? So they were trying to demonstrate the incredible strength these guys possess.
Right.
And they went into the gym with bodybuilders.
Right.
And they were out repping bodybuilders, which with ease. Like they were stronger than guys that were 200 pounds heavier than them.
Right. You got the knowledge. And this was supposed to be a quick thing. I just watched this stupid thing on Netflix, but you do have knowledge on it. And the fact is these guys are in great shape. And what they do is they work out to like exhaustion. Because you need to continue.
Turn your volume up a little bit. There it is. No, you were low. They work out to exhaustion.
Hold on a minute. How about now?
Now, dude, that's much better, dude. You were too low. That's good.
Well, how about you tell me I was too low an hour ago?
No, I don't know. It got lower. That's the point.
It got lower.
Go ahead. They work out to exhaustion. You're right.
Okay, yeah, I got issues here because I broke my main equipment when I was out at the ocean. All right, hopefully everyone can hear. So,
all right, that's good.
So Alex Honnold, who's the dude from Free Solo, who won the Academy Award for Free Solo back in 2018, he is ripped. They showed him in the gym, and these guys work out to exhaustion because you're pulling yourself up. Most of us can't even do 10 fucking pull-ups. These guys got to do hundreds of pull-ups when they make their climbs. They're pulling up. So one of the things these guys have to do is learn how to work to exhaustion and be able to continue working out and pulling themselves up. So the muscles on these guys, they got those tiny muscles that none of us will ever be able to fucking show any definition in, and they're just ripped from head to toe.
Opie, it's not like they're ripped like in their shoulders and their back. The muscles in their fingers.
Right.
The muscles in their toes.
Right.
Their calves.
Yeah.
And the bodybuilders, like, dude, massive fucking guys. They look, dude, some guys are so fucking big, they look like challah bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were like stunned that this guy was so fucking strong.
Yeah. So, and their life sometimes depends on them just using their index finger and their thumb to hold on to something when they're climbing. It's an insane sport is my point.
Opie, they can literally hang with 2 fingers.
Yeah.
And then use their other hand to grab something else. All right. Do you want to talk about this for 2 days now? My God.
Dude, you went off on like you were reading a New York Times article.
No, you don't understand. I know everything. There's nothing quick with me.
That's why I started without you, because I'm like, I think I can quickly do this really quick. No. And then me and Ron can move on to other things.
Okay, hold on.
I knew you didn't see this thing. I knew you didn't know what Free Solo was. I knew you didn't know who Alex Honnold was. What?
Star Wars.
It's not Star Wars. All right. So,
all right.
Alex.
Go ahead.
What were you going to say?
No. Alex, go ahead.
But what were you going to say?
No.
All right. So I saw this thing on Netflix. He was going to climb Taipei 101. Do you know what Taipei 101 is?
I believe it's the tallest building in their hemisphere, or it's literally the tallest building in the world.
It's way up there. I think it was one of the tallest, but they're just building past that now. But it's a monster. It's in Taiwan. It's 101 floors.
I think it is one of the tallest, maybe the tallest building in the world. Did you see when he was going up? The people in the office is like he's like right outside the window and they're taking pictures. Dude, how distracting is that?
Wait, I thought you said you didn't see this thing.
I said I see everything. I thought you were talking about Star Wars.
Star Wars? Tallest building in the world.
You see the office workers all taking pictures, and I'm like, dude, like, are you putting flash in this guy's face?
Yeah, well, the Burj Khalifa is still the tallest building in the world.
All right.
Taipei is not even on the list. Taipei is in the top 10 at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's like 11 buildings taller than Taipei 101. So Alex Honnold, the dude from Free Solo, he's like, I got an idea. I want to climb Taipei 101 on the outside of the building. It's 1,667 feet. And it was live on Netflix over the weekend, and we decided to watch it finally yesterday. Excuse me. It was fucking. I don't get it. I don't get what makes a guy want to do this. You have to be built differently. There has to be something in your brain that is turned off when it comes to fucking fear that we all feel. He doesn't have the fear, and then he's like 1,000 feet in the air. He's taking a quick rest, and he's just leaning over the side. Checking out the view. You can see his shirt is doing this. He's in the fucking wind, and he's not phased at all.
I forgot what I was going to say.
That's all right. But the point is, I saw it with my daughter, and I just like.
This is what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Did you watch it live? Hold on. Did they show it live initially? Hello?
Ron. Skyscraper live. I said it was live.
I know, but did you watch it live?
Live. I decided not to watch it live because I didn't want to watch a guy fall to his death. So I decided to watch it when I knew everything was okay.
See, that's what I'm asking you. Why wouldn't you watch it live? What's the point? You already know the ending. You don't want to see splatter?
Huh?
You don't want to see splatter?
I don't know, because these guys end up dying is my point. And this whole rap that should have been probably 2 minutes. The guy, Alex, who I think he's on the spectrum a little bit. I think that helps as well. I don't know for sure. He since Free Solo that won the Academy Award back in 2019, he's now married with kids. And everyone's kind of saying, why are you still doing this? You got kids. And, we'll wake up one morning and find out that this guy fucking died doing one of these things. Because you have to be perfect at your sport. As soon as you're not perfect, that's your life. And everyone's like, well, why are you still... Well, he still needs to do what?
Whoa.
What?
This hit a nerve with you.
It hit a nerve.
This did something in your core. This hit a nerve with you.
It's kind of selfish. It gets to a point you're being selfish. He's outside this Taipei 101, and like you said, the office workers, these idiots. It just shows you human nature too, because it goes back to what you were saying. They're all in their office buildings with cameras and waving like this. They want him to acknowledge them as he's holding on with his finger fucking tips outside this building.
I saw when he reached the very, very top and stood on top.
Yeah.
Like he was standing on grass, like standing on the ground. And the wind was blowing and he wasn't nothing. But you have to have that mindset, by the way.
Yeah.
His mindset is the ground is right below him anyways.
He wasn't phased. He's taking selfies up there. There's nowhere really to stand. He's on the tip of the, I don't even know what you fucking call it, the spire at this point.
Yeah.
There's no guardrails or anything. He's just like, I did it. All right, let me take some selfies. It was fucking crazy.
And I guarantee you, the fact that he's still doing this with a wife and children, I'll put fucking money on it, even though I don't have any, the wife is also a free climber. The wife is a climber. Otherwise, a normal woman would say, "You're fucking nuts."
Yeah,
dude. There were women who tell their husbands, "Over my dead body, you're going to get a motorcycle. You have children."
Yeah,
100%.
Well, that was what I took away from it, though. I'm like, this is cool as fuck. But I was like, wow, dude, but you got kids. You got 2 little kids at home.
Yeah.
They basically say this is the riskiest sport in the world. And they lose guys all the time.
Human nature, by definition, is not perfect, and that's the point. You're supposed to fail and learn.
Right.
That is a activity, because everyone makes mistakes. You said it. It's literally one tiny little mistake, and there's no coming back from it. You literally are free falling. Yeah. You're dead.
But I mean, it's worth watching. The presentation could have been better. The announcers, they could have been a little better. They should have thrown a little more money into the production of the thing, but it was a hell of a watch.
And I'll say this, and I don't mean this ain't gay. You have seen them with their shirts off? It's ridiculous, dude. They look like Michael Phelps or something. It's ridiculous.
Way above that.
It is above that. You know what they look like?
It's all the tiny muscles that none of us will ever have definition with.
Those little twitch muscles in between the fucking rib cages.
Just ripped. Shredded is a good word for this. For real, they're shredded.
They truly look like those fucking like Michelangelo fucking carved marble sculptures.
Yeah.
Dude, did this get like homoerotic or what?
Well, you made it, Dad. Right?
You made it. You said shredded. That got me hot.
But dude, I am definitely ornery today. I'm still dealing with the cough and the upper respiratory. Now the doctor has moved me on to Mucinex, and I was cursing you, Ron, and that's probably why I'm a little like on.
Are you blaming me?
I'm a little on edge with you because you had to rub it in. Why didn't you get your flu shot this year?
100%. And it's still not too late. It's only fucking January.
So as I take the Mucinex, which makes you just cough up everything, I'm cursing Ron the way. Why don't you get your
Yeah, that's right.
Right there. All you had to do.
That's what I sound like? That's what I sound like?
In my head sometimes.
I sound like a whiny Jewish woman?
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
But,
and you still haven't got your flu shot. Still.
I want to get past this.
Past this, dude. You've been dealing with this for a month.
I think, I'll be honest with you, I curse human nature. I curse all of us. All of us. What do we do? What do we do when we get sick? We just plow through our day, and everyone you come in contact with, you're getting them sick. We live in a world where you can't take sick days. I curse you all, because then you're dropping off your sickness to everybody else, and then they're walking this way and that way, and they're climbing up buildings, and as they climb up buildings, they're getting everybody sick. And that's why we pass this shit around. The worst thing you can hear as a dad, for real, well, there's a lot, but when your kids come home from school and go, oh my God, everybody's sick. And you're just like, oh my God, here it comes. We've been passing around something in this house since Christmas. It's been a month. So we think we've gotten like 2 separate things in this house. Because now my son is sick again.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds like you're cursed.
Yeah.
First of all, the fact that you have 2 children in school and you haven't had a flu shot blows my mind.
Right.
You know what? This is the analogy I'm going to make.
Yeah.
You're like those people like, oh, there's a measles outbreak, and everyone who got the measles didn't get vaccinated.
Well, right. Fair enough. Because
the fact that you didn't get your flu shot, you're getting everyone sick. It's actually selfish.
Yeah. All right. Well,
How about that?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Opie, we talked.
I was cursing you as I was Mucinex DMing all the shit up out of my fucking body.
Does it really work?
Oh, it's wild.
What is it? A liquid?
No, it's pills, and it's supposed to get everything fucking moving upwards.
Do we have like a spit bucket?
Yeah, you're looking all over the place.
Oh my god!
You want some oysters?
So you're just fucking like
oysters,
like the old west. You got a fucking spittoon.
No, I don't spittoon. By the way, another observation, Ron. I know we haven't done anything yet, and I apologize.
Dude, we went 30 minutes on your fucking hot, sexy climber.
You pulled me into the mud. I'm like firing on all cylinders, and Ron like puts a rope on me and pulls me. Hang out in the quicksand for a little while, Hope. We actually like each other. Another observation, I think you have this observation too, because you're in Astoria, Queens. You notice how much pollution there is in New York City when it snows. When it snows, everything is white and fluffy. Remember, Ron? A mere 4 days ago, everything was white and fluffy. What does it look like out there now?
There's a thin cover of black. It's
gray, yellow.
Black. No, it's really mainly it is black because the exhaust of the car is really, and just so if anyone who works in the restaurant industry in New York City, and they work like, the patio tables outside, this is the truth. Every few hours, you have to rewipe the knives and forks because if you take your finger, you'll see like black and brown just from how dirty the air is in New York City.
Holy shit. And I mean this for real.
No, that's a real thing.
One of my favorite things to do in New York City is to eat outside. And I never thought about this until this very moment. And I know they're not wiping down their shit.
No.
So by the time you eat, your utensils have a nice fine coating of New York City pollution.
If they would have the busboys every couple hours, if it was slow,
right?
Hey guys, go rewipe the silverware because after a couple hours, literally, if you took your finger and went along the knife, you could see a line of like black soot.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're eating right beside cars. What the fuck you expect? You're eating beside diesel. Dude. Just the dust of the city.
You haven't lived in New York City until you've been outside eating. Everything you just said, but you're missing the most important one. And then a rat runs pretty much right over your feet as you're sitting at a nice table at a nice restaurant on the sidewalk in Manhattan. You haven't lived in New York until that has happened. To the point no one gets freaked out anymore.
You're actually more apt to see mice than rats, but they're everywhere.
But my point is, we were driving around yesterday, and I was telling the kids and the wife, I was like, I mean, this was obvious stuff, obviously, but I'm like, you see all the soot and the gray snow over here, the black snow over here, you see all the yellow. You don't realize that dogs are peeing everywhere until it fucking snows. Holy shit. And I said to him, like, now take away all the snow. All that shit you're seeing, that's still happening in New York. We just see it better because of the fluffy white snow that falls.
The air is so, by the way, yes, the snow really highlights how dirty the air is in New York City just from, dude, all the delivery trucks, the fucking buses.
Right.
So how long does it take from the snow to turn white to brownish black?
Immediately.
It's a day. It's a day.
Yeah.
It's a day.
Yeah.
And I want to say this. I forgot this fact. Living in New York City, they say, is equivalent to smoking 10 cigarettes a day.
Oh, that's good.
No, that's fair. That seems logical, actually.
And you get respiratory infections, Ron. You get the upper respiratory infections.
You know the Bronx? You
What?
know the Bronx has the highest asthma rate in the country.
What is that?
Asthma.
Oh, asthma. How'd you say it?
Asthma.
I thought you said asthma or something.
No, the Bronx has the highest asthma rate in the country.
Well, that's the least of their problems up there, right, Ronnie Babes?
Yeah, racism's much worse.
Anyway, but here we are. What's going on in your world, Ron?
Hold on. So we did 35 minutes on the hot, sexy climber. Are you finished with that subject before we move on?
Ron, I'm blaming you. I was trying to get that in before I even popped you on the screen. That was a three-minute thing.
Hey, you ever seen him with their shirt off? Oh my God!
You said that.
You. Well, we can go to the videotape if you want.
You started down that road. And I said, yeah. I noticed because they showed a workout guy where he actually works out to exhaustion. And most of us, when we work out to exhaustion, we're done. We can't do anymore. But that's when the real workouts begin with this guy because he needs that strength on the side. If you get tired on the side of the mountain, you're fucked. So you have to learn how to work through that.
Well, I apologize for bringing it up again. I did not think you'd go on another rant. Jesus.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
You are obsessed. Anyways,
it was a great little thing to watch with my daughter last night. I could bitch about congestion pricing plans. I could bitch how they brought in $562 million more dollars from us working people. And yes, I'm a working person now. Now I pay attention to what everything costs.
Oh, really?
$562 million, Ron.
Excuse me. You're in big trouble from Mandani. Mandani said,
but it's not
New York City.
Fault. Look, I don't know if I like Mamdani yet, and I apologize. I know he looked pretty good during the fucking snowstorm here in New York City. A lot of people fell in love with the guy because he was everywhere doing interviews, and I know that's going to trigger people because he's the Muslim mayor. But the fact remains, he's really good in front of a camera, and people really, really liked how he handled the snowstorm. I don't think this is his fault. He's blaming Eric Adams that we are in deep trouble here in New York City, and they got to find way more fucking money.
He says the last administration, Adams, there's a $12 billion deficit in New York City. So Mandani's blaming Adams, and then Adams is saying, no, Mandani is using me as a scapegoat because Mandani wants everything to be for free. And He's realizing, that doesn't work in the real world.
Right.
But hold on.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, but the reality is there really is a $12 billion deficit in New York City. So guess what Mandani just announced?
Well, he's going to get money from people that make
like
more than $1 million. No, I don't make that.
He's taxing millionaires.
He's taxing people that make over $1 million a year.
I know. That's you.
It's not me. I don't make that.
No?
You think I make $1 million a year?
Hold on. Do you have to make $1 million a year, or do you have to be a millionaire? Oh, that's two different things, right?
I read it. Excuse me. I read it that anyone making $1 million a year and more, which I know this is gonna. I know people are gonna be. What are you talking about? But $1 million a year in New York
not that
City,
much. Not that much in New York City.
As much as you think, right? Ron, you can back me up, right?
By the way, they just said they literally came out. If you make $100,000 in New York City, they consider you living in poverty.
Yeah.
That's
there you
true.
go. That's a better way to put it.
You make $100,000 like in the Midwest and the suburbs?
Yeah, you're doing well.
Dude, you're fucking upper middle class.
Right. Yeah. So that's what I heard. It's people that make $1 million a year. He's going to hammer them, and he's going to hammer profitable businesses or something like that.
Hey, I don't know if you can get this stat real quick, but I believe New York City has the most millionaires.
Oh, it has to be.
In the world. So there's a lot of them.
And I'll say it again. You're a family of. I'm a family of 4. Well, and a dog. I mean, most people with a family of 4 in New York City, they squeeze into a $2 million apartment that goes between, I would say, $2.5 and $3 million. They squeeze into that space.
Yeah.
So when this fucking city turns around and finds new ways to tax us and grab more money from us, I'm like, go F yourselves. That's why that congestion pricing plan drives me nuts. They found a way to get another $562 million from New York commuters. That's fucking nuts. And they're still saying it's not enough.
Yeah, but it cut down on the air pollution. Don't have to wipe the silverware as much.
Dude, they lie right to our fucking face. We just
what are you shocked? Politicians lie.
We just talked about the snow and the pollution. It didn't knock down anything. We're looking at how bad the pollution is in New York after a snowstorm. We bring it all together, right?
Speaking of like how expensive New York City is, I actually do live in a really nice neighborhood. Where I'm living right now, the guy who owns the building, he's a retired NYPD officer, 20 years in, blah, blah, blah. He lives on the first floor and he owns the building. He rents out the second floor and he rents out the basement.
Yeah.
This house is probably worth $2 million.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say.
Every house on my street is $1 million, is over $1 million.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and also this is a street. I also live on the same street of the house from Seinfeld. If people don't know that, I live directly across the house from George Costanza's house. Huh?
Thank you, Bruce Willis.
Oh, the daughter came out yesterday. I don't know why you said that. Oh, you probably saw the art.
No, I'm saying it because you go, I don't know if people know. You say it every other fucking live stream. And a mere 2 days ago, you actually showed us the house, Bruce Willis.
That's right. So the daughter, one of the daughters, just did an interview, literally, and was saying how grateful she was that Bruce never connected the dots and knew that he actually had the disease. And she goes, for us, that's a blessing that he was oblivious that he actually had a very, very serious disease. So she goes, we're grateful for that.
Yeah, I don't know what the medical term is, but Bruce Willis has, I'm just going to reiterate what you're saying. Bruce Willis has no idea that he's losing his fucking mind. He has no idea. And they say a lot of people that, start losing their mind, they're fully aware. But in Bruce Willis's case, for whatever reason, he has no idea. So he's literally living his life like nothing is wrong.
She's saying he doesn't think he's sick. He's like just a happy. And she says, you can see by his mannerisms, he's content, he's happy. And she says he is able to communicate like physically, but he can't talk anymore.
That's good to hear, I think, right? Because that just sounds terrible for the family.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
And I did think about this. There used to be on 79th Street between Broadway and Amsterdam, right across from the Lucerne Hotel. You know the area, don't you?
Sure.
Okay. You know that area, 79th, Lucerne Hotel. There used to be if you're on the sidewalk, you would go down. There was this jazz club, this piano bar jazz club. Is that ringing a bell? I think it was Roxy's or Roseanne's. Is that ringing a bell?
Not really, but okay. I know the area.
So there was this, and by the way, that's where Tom Waits.
Oh wow!
Would fucking hang out. Tom Waits would be at the fucking piano. Very famous figures. Cohen. Who's the Cohen guy?
Leonard
Cohen, Tom Waits, fucking. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
And guess who used to be? So this is all the musicians with this is a jazz piano bar. Tom Waits, Leonard Cohen, Lou Reed, that type of. Okay, guess who the bartender was?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, and guess who was selling them the sugar?
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, and So, dude, they would have, 4 or 5 in the morning every fucking night. And my first thought was, I wonder if that type of lifestyle, he had a reputation, dude. And he was like,
well, we don't know.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is, I wonder if that contributed to his condition now.
I'm sure, partying a little too much or doing anything a little too much will knock some things loose in your body as the years go on.
I mean, Ozzy slurred his speech, but he still had his wits. Keith Richards has his wits. Steven Tyler still has his wits.
Yeah, good point. So that's the Mamdani crap. What do you think of Nicki Minaj and Trump? I know we're trying to do a little less because we don't want to be accused of TDS. We don't want to be accused of TDS, Ron. But I, for one, thought it was really weird that Nicki Minaj was at the White House and Trump was holding her hand. And people are saying she's doing that because she has a husband or something that she needs.
Okay, hold on.
Some help with what's the real deal there?
All right, hold on a second. Well, you're lucky you have me as a fucking co-host, dude, because you didn't set that. You set that. So I would say several weeks ago, she was at one of those conservative, she was at Charlie Kirk's wife is now taking it over. What's it called? CPAC? I don't know what the fuck it's called.
It's not CPAC.
Action Now.
Well, CPAC is when they all get together and do their thing.
I understand, but
right.
The organization Charlie Kirk had, whatever it was.
The wife's running it. Fine. Fair enough. Go.
Very conservative, whatever. Yeah. And Nicki Minaj was one of the headline speakers, guest. And she's just saying just praising her love for Trump. And because of that incident, her record sales fucking plummeted.
Really?
Yeah, because she's literally praising Trump. And she's like, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That's why she's at the White House now.
Right. Because
she was and J.D. Vance was there at 2. And Charlie Kirk's wife was essentially like, dude, if I could be with any other man besides my husband, it would be you. You remind me of him so much. And she said it on stage and she's like, she gave him a massive hug and kissed him right here. And then the rumors were J.D. Vance and his Indian wife are having problems. But dude, I'm not even joking, dude. Find the video. It's the Charlie Kirk's wife is taking over that organization. It was their big conservative conference.
Right.
J.D. Vance was the headliner. Nicki Minaj and what's her name? The wife.
I don't know.
Miss it, whatever. She essentially said, "You're everything in a man I look for, just like my husband." It was. I'm not joking, dude. And she was rubbing the back of his head. You know when a woman kind of almost puts her hands, her fingers through your hair.
I like that.
So, anyways, that's that. So that's why she was at the. That's why she was at the White House, because Trump is essentially yo, you're MAGA, baby. Fucking hey, if you're MAGA, baby. If you're MAGA, what's his name? It's the guy from Long Island who got pardoned. The fat gay guy who's shaped like a pear.
Santos.
What's Santos?
More stuff's coming up, Ron. I got more loogies about to happen. More oysters. But George Santos, yes. So I guess she needs a pardon or something, right? The next step, you're going to see Trump pardon her ex.
Dude, you know what it is? It's always the crazy brothers and sisters. Remember Kanye? Right? It's always the crazy brothers. Remember Kanye? This is my president. He's crying.
Yeah.
It was like T.O. saying, this is my quarterback.
Yeah.
This is my quarterback. About Tony Romo fucking sucking. Tony Romo is a much better. Tony Romo is a straight up excellent announcer. He's a better announcer than he ever was a quarterback.
And every week people try to beat up the Tony Romo. He's absolutely he's good to listen to.
Dude, his knowledge is ridiculous.
And they go after Tom Brady. Tom Brady's only been doing this a year. He's really fucking good at it too.
Yo, by the way, they were showing like how good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where I saw it, but they were showing like these guys are elite announcers, and then they showed an example, and Tom Brady is showing a presentation, and he's showing if the game he was about to announce, high wins.
Yeah.
And he said, I played New England, a lot of win, and he goes, and he's showing, he's so technical. He said, you see the point of the ball? If the angle's like this, the ball's going to go up. You have to have it here, and you have to hold it here, and the fingers have to be here, and it will slice through the wind. And I'm like, no one else talks like that.
Right.
And also Tony Romo, and here's the difference between Tony Romo and Tom Brady. Tony Romo sells Skechers. That's fucking checkers. Tom Brady sells Uggs. That's chess.
Uggs is better, I think.
Tom Brady sells Uggs.
Well,
Romo sells Skechers.
But the difference between the two, like Romo, we'll talk about the silly shit, which I like. He just gets stupid and silly, and he gets away from the game a little bit. I like that in an announcer because we can follow what's going on ourselves. And Brady's very into the technical. I played this sport. Let me tell you exactly what's happening. Which is good too, obviously. But I like when Romo goes stupid and silly. I like
but Tony Romo
Brady
is like
doesn't do that.
No. It's just not his personality.
No,
Tony Romo's personality
people.
is he's the life of the party.
Right.
100%. He's the guy he's literally, I'm telling you because my father was like this.
Yeah.
He's the guy at the party that gets everyone together and tells that fucking joke where at the punchline, everyone fucking bends over laughing.
Yeah.
Tony Romo's that guy.
100%. All right, Ron, I got to go already. So
no, wait a minute. I haven't done one.
Ron,
you went fucking 45 minutes on your homo rant about this fucking Greek god. Can I say one thing before we go?
Wait. Now I'm going to take people into the process because really thinking at that point, there's 5 things we're not going to get to now because Ron has to go into detail on how these guys work out and how ripped their bodies are and how gorgeous they are without their shirts on. And do you know this about this and that? And I read a New York Times fucking article on the fucking New York Times building. So let me talk about that for 10 or 15 fucking minutes. So when I go like this, all I'm trying to say is we aren't getting to half our shit again.
All I had to say was, yeah, he looks pretty good with his shirt off. And you went, no, it's called shredded. And then you went, don't you understand how they work out? Dude, you were like, your skin got pinker. Like huh? It was like, you know when the blood rushes to your penis, the blood was rushing to your face.
Yeah.
Can I say one thing before I go, before we go, please?
We have our audience, right? And they're like, wow, these guys don't like each other. No, we actually like each other. I kind of like
Opie, I like you this. The way your mother liked you.
Hey, leave my mom out of this. Bobby, where are you, Mom?
Oh, she's watching. You know what she's saying right now? Give it to him, Ronnie. Give it to him. That ungrateful. He didn't like the name.
I like the tension me and you have. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of fun. I've met
before we leave.
Like it.
Before we leave,
yes,
we have to talk about something that is very personal to me that happened yesterday. We never got to it.
Well, do we have time? Because I don't want to.
We have time. We have a second.
All right.
Otherwise, if we don't do it now,
I have to all of a sudden cut you off. We have time. For
listen,
this, right?
if we don't do it now, then what's the point? Because it happened yesterday.
Right, let's go, Ratty Babes. Let's do this.
So I do have post-traumatic stress disorder from my childhood.
See?
Do you know why? Because I don't know how many people can relate to this.
Yeah.
But yesterday, my fucking history teacher blew up over the Atlantic Ocean. No, I didn't get no condolences. Hey, Ron, how you doing? How you feeling? Big day for you. Nothing.
Ron,
my history teacher blew up yesterday.
We were supposed to talk about this yesterday as well, but you went off on some weird fucking tangent because you saw a question on Jeopardy or something. We were supposed to talk about this yesterday. Yesterday was the 40th anniversary, I think.
It was the 40th anniversary of my history teacher being splatted all over the Atlantic Ocean.
People Can you prove that Kristen McCullough, I think that's her name, was
Hold
your
on.
teacher
Excuse
back
me.
in the day?
Here's my yearbook.
Oh shit! He's bringing the receipts today.
This is my yearbook.
What does the emblem say? What does it say? Something high school. Concord
High School.
Okay.
Because that's where she taught.
Okay.
You wanna? Okay, so there's the yearbook.
All right, we got the yearbook. All right, oh my God, there she is. Yearbook dedication.
Can you see it?
Of course we can see it. So she really was your teacher.
This was my history teacher.
Right.
This was my history. I can't see I can't. This was my history teacher.
And you're blocking
That's
your
Kristen
audio.
McCullough.
Right? You're blocking your audio. Lower her. We can still see her.
Okay. This is my history teacher from Concord High School in Concord, New Hampshire. She was the first civilian to ever go up in space. She got chosen by teachers from across America. She got chosen. I had a history test coming up, so I didn't have to do that one. No.
I guess our test is canceled.
So there were news agencies there were hundreds and hundreds of news agencies from all over the world. This was major. And there were thousands of, first of all, the entire student body, which was me.
Yeah.
Thousands of people, the student body, dignitaries. Dude, the fucking governor was there. I think the vice president was there. Like Washington was there. NASA was there. Fucking Japan was there. Thousands of people in the giant gymnasium. And they have 3 giant fucking screens in the front showing it. And 3, 2, 1, blast off! We have ignition! Dude, the fucking place went wild. Everyone's standing up. High-fiving. Hey, Mrs. McCullough! Maybe 25 seconds later, you see what looks like what we thought was the boosters separated. Because you see,
yeah.
And everyone starts clapping, thinking that's stage 2, successful. Everyone's ah! And then there's just fucking silence. And everyone's like, oh. And then you can see like, oh, that doesn't look like the boosters were separated. And there's a lot of like gray and black smoke, and it's not really going vertical anymore. And then you hear, I'll never forget these words, because the audio is still on. NASA, Houston, we have a problem. And I'll never forget this. In the very front row was one of her fellow teachers. And she stood up, screamed, and fucking passed out. And the place started going wild, screaming. We just watched the Space Shuttle Challenger blow up with someone we personally knew. There was dead. It turned from dead silence to screaming and crying. There was announcements. We were told to go back to go to our homerooms. And then for the next probably 3 weeks, what turned into hundreds of news, you know, those news vans with the satellites on top?
Of course, yeah.
I mean, hundreds and hundreds just circling the school. And some of them would have like Japanese writing, Chinese writing, and it was surreal. Yeah, it was. I mean, we didn't have school for a little bit. There was counseling. And I remember her 2 little children being ushered out. Like, they just fucking got those kids out of there, like, very, very quickly. The father was there. Like, so the father, and they were also in the front row. The father and the 2 little kids were in the front row. And then once, Yeah, I just remember someone like kind of putting a jacket over the kids and ushering them out of the side door of the gymnasium.
Jesus.
And it was just stunning. And this is crazy. 2 weeks before that, we had one of the first like school shootings in the country, which was crazy. So a lot happened. Like literally a lot happened.
Well, what did she write in your yearbook? Were you able to get her to write anything in your yearbook, or?
She said she did write something. She said Ronnie, academics is probably not your thing. You have a face for radio, and here I am.
Oh boy, John Cords, $5. That teacher became an astronaut to get away from Ron's one more word, Mrs. McCullough. One more word. That's wow. That's a hell of an eyewitness account. Going from pure joy to pure horror within 23 seconds. Because I'm sure in the beginning when the thing took off, everyone had tears of joy, and then that quickly turned into a fucking
ignition, whatever. Launch, dude. The place went wild, and it just went wild, and then it went to people passing out.
Jesus,
it was wild. And from where I was living, so I was in walking distance to Concord High School.
Yeah,
so were the McAuliffes. You could see their white house on top of the grassy hill, and then to the left, in the distance, very clearly was the giant brick high school. So not only was she the teacher there, she lived in the community. She was our neighbor. Like everybody knew everybody.
And that was 40 years ago, and it passed by with barely a blip on the TV. Barely a blip. We're too busy talking about Trump. We can't look back at anything. It's Trump, 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 24 hours a day. Trump, Trump, Trump. Let's talk about Trump. And this was a massive event 40 years ago. Massive. Well, more importantly, Ron, I want to see what you look like in what you looked like in high school. Could you show us? You got the yearbook there.
First of all, I didn't even take a yearbook picture because I don't have a family and no one was going to pay for it.
Wait, you didn't take a picture?
No, I don't have it. No, I'm not even
your life is so mysterious, man.
So this was our.
Wait, do you have no pictures in your own yearbook? The picture didn't cost anything.
Yeah, no, it did. If you wanted to.
They just took your picture.
No, I don't have a family. No one cared. So that's what a picture would look like. It's all black and white.
You don't have a picture in your yearbook. That's fucking weird, Ron.
I don't have one of those in my yearbook. I really don't.
Did you just fucking buy this yearbook from a garage sale and make up?
Dude, no one cared. No one gave a shit. Hey, it's photo day. No one gave a shit.
True. We all gave a shit. We all went to high school, Ron.
Yeah, but you had to have the money.
No, you had to have the money.
I didn't have a family. But I have proof.
All right. Prove that you went to that high school.
First of all, what does that say?
State champs, 87. So now you're going to show me a football player with a helmet on and say that's you.
I can't. So just look at the bottom row, third to the right, number 68. I can't.
You can't. Your life is so mysterious.
Can you see 68?
Kinda. There's no resemblance that it's you. Does it say your name as one of the players? Oh my God. I think he bought this yearbook from a fucking garage sale and just made up this whole fucking backstory.
Right under my finger.
Is your name? All right. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Let me see. No, go up a little bit. Zoom in right about.